They're both those sort of actors where they've always looked old, pretty much.
Yeah, they're beer too. Welcome back to Maxwell Star's beer review and the post analysis hangout with Sexton Beer Brewing. We've got Red Beard, No Beard, Gone Beard, who's not sitting. Yeah, he's right there. Massive Beer Reviews. Massive Beer Reviews is here tonight with us. Thanks for coming on, Matt. And we got Lee, of course. You sent me that lovely beer mail containing this Russian Imperial Stout, which I'm not drinking right now, but I'll get into what I'm drinking later. How's everybody doing? Start one by one, starting with the guy who hasn't been here for a while. Let's go with Matt. Massive Beer Reviews. How you doing tonight?
I was here last week, by the way.
Oh, you were? See, I was really fucked last week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I haven't been here in a while, but thanks.
I was literally here the last time it was on. I'm doing pretty well, man. Like just kind of gearing up for the old Xmas. You know what I mean? Like I kind of tasked myself with making a whole bunch of year-end videos and shit, and now I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because I hold myself to promises I shouldn't keep, and now I got to do a bunch of video editing. Filming's easy, video editing's hard.
Yeah, filming's really. I got the same problem, except I've got a pile of videos I haven't edited yet.
Yeah, but that's not like a new thing with you, though.
No, it's not.
And 3 years old.
What are you drinking anyway? I see something.
I'm drinking this. It's a fruited. It's a black currant. It's one of those fruited sours that me and Red Beer were talking about it off air. It's one of those ones, one of those super low ABV, packed with all the fruit in the world. The ones that if you leave on your counter for 2 or 3 days, they explode because of the fermentable sugars that are left behind inside of them. It's one of those. It was a mystery beer actually that was sent to me. So.
Those beers can be so good, but if they go wrong, they can make such a mess.
They're good in a way. They're good in a way like a French bread Stouffer's French bread pizza is good pizza. They're not necessarily, it's not good pizza. It's just kind of good in a way that it's good in the moment as something that's a pizza adjacent. So I wouldn't really call it beer, but it's tasty.
It's like fast food or microwave dinners. It's good for the moment.
Tim Allen just joined us.
What?
Tim Allen, Buzz Lightyear.
Tim Allen, Buzz. You were to the rescue. All right, Redbeard, what are you drinking?
I got a can of Scottish Ale by Highlander because I'm still working through the surplus I have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ashley Sexton, what are you drinking?
Still drinking the Tempest, and then I don't know. I'll probably lighten it up after that, or just stick with something heavy.
Alrighty, Lee.
Echo.
Shut up, Craig. Lee, what are you drinking?
Well, you didn't even get done asking us how we were doing, and you skipped right to drinking. I'm doing fine, Nick. I'm all the way live, baby. I'm pretty good. I'm blessed in being a blessing to this chat. Ooh. And I'm drinking Propeller Porter.
Nice. I wouldn't expect you to be such a diva in this one.
Get your shit together.
You know
All
what?
right.
He's not diva, Nick. He just wants a little respect.
I want some professionalism is what I want, because I didn't see any in the previous fucking show that we were doing there.
God. Greg, what are you drinking? Still drinking Tempest?
No, I've got a new beer.
Jeez,
It's an
fell
IPA.
over.
I want to read it though. No, I got to read it. So, this is from a brewery called, and I just found this randomly at the LCB. I've never heard of these guys. It's called Licking Hole Creek Craft Brewery, and it's
what?
Yeah, they're from Goochland, Virginia.
It's the nine mile Licking Hole Creek India Pale Ale.
Goochland, Virginia.
Gooch. Where are they from?
Gooch.
Greg?
Hold on. Where does it say? Knowles Point, Goochland, Virginia.
Yeah.
So
they get a wide distro out in the States now. They make good beer, actually.
10 out of 10 beer. Oh no!
Is that right next to Taint Creek, Virginia?
Oh God, I hope so.
It's Assnet Creek. Let's not put an errors for.
Close in the asshole bay.
It's the fork of Schitt's Creek.
Dildo, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Near come by chance. Right on. And I'd ask Ewert what he's drinking, but he's not here. He keeps pulling in and out.
Houston, we have a
I bet
problem.
his wife wished that happened.
Oh, I am drinking
Well
a
Oh,
bottle
that's
of
a good
Cachet Mortel from Duda Ciel. I am keeping up with the Russian Imperial Stouts, even if it's maybe a bad idea.
You're gonna be fucking smashed again like 5 minutes into this, aren't you?
Nick, is that another 8 out
I'm
of 10?
I'm drinking water and I'm planning to pace myself tonight.
That's not
Oh
good.
yeah, oh
Hey,
yeah,
Nick,
right.
What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, buddy?
Wait, what?
That was a joke. I said, "Hey, Nick, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on?"
I haven't seen you in like I haven't seen you in like 7 days, man. How's it going?
I missed you, man. I missed you.
Love you, man. Holy fuck! I must have been really out of it last week. I didn't really watch the replay, so I don't.
Oh, wait, you came in with a new picture. Did he come in on his private sock account by mistake, where he just talks to chicks online, or
Yes.
This isn't Grinder. Come on.
Yeah, it's Grinder's Grinder profile.
I actually tried using my laptop with a proper microphone. Of course, the microphone didn't work.
Oh, come on.
Well done.
Oh, old people, they're funny.
Sounds like you're just transmitting from the moon.
He is.
Pretty much.
Welcome to a joke 3 months ago.
I know. Hi, Ethan.
I don't know. To be fair, I still think it's funny to make fun of you.
I think Redbeard's actually been the one that I haven't seen in a while. Like he's been. How long has it been since you were on?
It's been a little while. I'm glad to be here.
Was it last week as well?
No, I've been here like a month.
Really?
They just let him out.
How's your viewership adjusting to your whatever that thing is you got on your face there?
They're pretty much all aware now. Doing a live stream today, I had a couple of people come in and be like, "What the fuck happened to your face?" It was
I
fun.
thought it came off. It's what's replaced it since is very unbecoming.
It takes some time to get back.
So what's the long-term game plan there, Jerry? Is it gonna full beard again? You gonna do some wacky shapes and shit?
Oh no, I'm growing it out a bit before I do anything, but that's
I want you to do big Victorian style mutton chops and nothing else. Like insane mutton chops, like ones where you could actually tie knots in them.
I don't know about that.
Come on now.
That'd be kind of ridiculous.
There was some old time retired police officer on Jeopardy the other day had this like Fu Manchu bald Chicago cop thing going on that went down to here. It was awesome. I
saw a video. Somebody talking about the. I think it was the need for the wall or something. It's like the biggest ranch owner in the States or something was on the news, and he has got this mustache, handlebar mustache, and the ends of them are like a foot long. It was a hell of a thing to see.
Sounds a little unnecessary, but whatever.
Well, he's the biggest ranch owner in the States, man. You gotta represent.
He's got to be eccentric. He's got to be the Ric Flair of fucking ranch owners.
There you go. Instead of woo, he goes moo.
Oh my god,
the Ric Flair ranch owners, baby.
Are you drinking beer or are you drinking water?
Prune juice.
Nothing.
It's Ovaltine.
Do we lose him, or is there like a
No.
5-second delay to the moon or something?
Classy.
Ovaltine. It should be called round teen.
All right.
God.
Killing it, Jerry.
That's gold.
That's gold, Joey. Gold.
If you're up in space, it's a brand new show. It just got here via radio transmissions.
Oh man.
Exciting.
Exciting indeed.
Hey, revelation for you, Lee. I threw out the term kayfabe to the guys doing the 101 today. They had to Google it.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of marks. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them.
HUDs, jobbers.
Guilty.
The best thing is, though, the fact they don't know what kayfabe is, and they probably still don't know, even though they looked it up, means we can work them.
If I have to.
Or perhaps I've been working you all along.
My God, he really is the albino rhino.
No, I wouldn't degrade myself that much.
Lee's been playing the long con, and I'm just not buying it. Not clever enough to have to scheme like this.
And you'd never catch me in a white suit. This is fucking gross.
I would
Sorry.
love to do that. Where's Jamie with the MS Paint?
You wouldn't catch me in a suit to begin with, but a fucking white suit? No, fuck that.
It is a bold statement.
It is.
Sorry, that just involves wearing pants, and I'm just not going to abide by that.
Oh, well, that's, yeah.
Fuck those pants. Fuck those pants.
There are suits that are in shorts now.
What's that?
There are suits with shorts. Matching
People,
shorts,
yeah,
jackets.
the Kevin Smith look isn't really all that appealing either.
Nah, you'd be surprised. Watch the NBA draft, man.
Exactly.
No, he's got the fucking dress jacket or whatever on top, and he's got the shorts. It's like, no thanks.
No, like there's literally dudes who got drafted in the NBA that wore like $10,000 suits that had shorts instead of pants.
Yeah, well,
What a deal!
that's a lot of young, athletically gifted men who probably haven't had enough schooling yet and have been thrown a lot of money at them, and they're just making bad choices.
That's a valid point.
My son wore a suit with shorts to a wedding a couple of years ago.
And did you hit him? Because
No,
if you
I
didn't,
dressed
you're a bad parent.
I have to kind of agree.
Says the people with no kids. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen. There's a couple of things in life that are true. You know, if your kid wears a suit with shorts, or if your kid does that stupid floss dance from Fortnite, you are supposed to, as a good parent, beat the shit out of them. It is the only way they learn.
He does all the dances from Fortnite.
You got some hitting to do. Get off this chat and start hitting your kid.
You're falling behind.
For God's sakes, you were. Actually, I would probably pay money to watch you do the floss dance.
Oh, I don't do it. I throw it at him.
Mainly because he'd break his hip doing it.
Yeah.
Way ahead of you on that one. I saw that one coming.
All right. Well, I just got a fresh beer. This is actually from my advent calendar, so you guys will not be punished with another review video tonight.
I'm still
Or
enjoying my licking
you
hole
could just
free.
review it here and then clip it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
If you ever want to do a beer review channel in the future.
Yeah, tell us how amazing it is. 6.5 out of 10.
6.5. Fucking amazing. This is world class 6.5. So this is. Oh, what the fuck?
Priest.
Ceres. This is a smoked rye Scottish ale by Frontal and Walhalla Brewing. Fuck. It's from the Netherlands. Whatever.
Walhalla.
Where does this craft beer advent calendar come from? From Europe?
No,
It's Alberta, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from Calgary, yeah.
Ah, interesting. Like, why do they have all this Europe, like Scandinavian stuff in there?
Yeah, they sourced it. Well, this one they had 12 breweries submit one of their beers, and then those same 12 breweries were to do a collaboration brew with the brewery of their choice. So therefore, you get 24 beers.
Wow.
What?
I wonder if Jordan's doing an advent calendar this year. I miss his channel.
I don't. YouTube stumbled me upon his latest video update, and it has nothing to do with that. So,
Are we talking about the Jordan that would probably do an advent calendar of like Nazi paraphernalia or something?
yes.
Oh yeah.
He's doing a Hanukkah calendar.
Oh,
Wow.
This is a beautiful looking beer. Ruby red. You can't see it, but it's got a nice ruby red color to it.
I especially can't see it because you don't hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, it's because I'm using like a fucking. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Not
Very
that we talk.
professional.
Not that we
I've
talk
seen Red
sports
Dead.
on here a lot. Not that we talk sports here a lot. Anybody see that goal that went in off the ref's crotch?
Hey, did everybody see Nick's channel
Here,
getting
yeah,
knocked
yeah.
down
Oh,
with the copyright
right.
strike?
Right.
Anyone see that episode?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you might
That
want
is
to cut
kinda
that shit out. I guess we're having the after show on my fucking channel next week, guys.
Live.
Nick ain't gonna be on YouTube anymore.
Bill 13 hasn't passed yet. Was it that European the thing where it
Well,
makes the
European-
ISPs liable for hosting or some shit?
No,
You don't need Bill 13.
the European shit that totally passed, Nick.
Well, it
But that-
passed, but it hasn't been ratified.
But you don't need Bill. You don't need Bill 13. You just need YouTube saying, "Oh, someone doesn't like your video. You got to take it down."
Oh, I mean like Olympic curling.
Who the fuck?
Honestly, if I was YouTube, I'd take this channel off anyway. Just,
Oh, shut up.
just on general principle. But you know, we need more massive two shits hangouts and less of these going on.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
So
My
we're some guy named John Pierre fucking can never figure out how to work his goddamn internet and gets phone calls in the middle of his fucking shit and can't fucking put in earbuds. Oh wait, that's the entire panel, not just one guy. I shouldn't pick on just one guy. Fucking idiots. I'm done. Anyone else?
no, I was gonna say I have two cousins out west who enjoy drinking beer. One lives in Calgary, one lives in Edmonton, and they were going to join me in this craft beer advent calendar. So I told them, okay, go grab the craft beer advent calendar. You know, it's like fucking from your neck of the woods. You should be able to get it, no problem. So they both messaged me back. They're like, yeah, fuck, we got it, no problem. I'm like, sweet, you know, mine's still coming in the mail. So mine comes in the mail. I'm like, sweet. I take a picture. I'm like, yeah, I got it, guys. And they're like, yeah, we got a different advent calendar. We got ours at Costco from the same company, but they did one specifically for Costco. And so here's the deal with theirs. Mine is all like this collaboration edition. Theirs is like all king cans from Canada, essentially. Here's the fucking funny thing. So my cousin out in Calgary, he works for Big Rock Brewery this fucking morning, and we've been sending videos whenever we open it up. He fucking opened up a Big Rock beer today. It was their Big Rock Big Grasshopper. He's like,
Oh Jesus!
fuck, I got a case of this shit in the fucking garage already.
They still make that
disappointment.
beer?
Oh yeah.
Is this not old cans from like the early 2000s that they've been shoving in calendars?
Oh, I have no idea.
That
He's
stuff still
like-
shows up here in one of the LCBOs.
Wow.
I mean, I grew
Well,
up
Big
drinking
Rock was
Big
at the
Rock,
last
so-
beer, Albino Rhino Beer Fest.
Yeah,
Tells
and
you
you know,
how
I think
that
Grasshopper was even there.
you know what's funny? I was asking Chad about that because I was telling my cousin Sean, I'm like, hey, you know what? Chad still has a few tables to open up. You know, if Big Rock wants it, they can have it. And I was talking to Chad afterwards. The Big Rock, they did better than most breweries there, if you can believe it.
Wow.
I kind of can because they're still a name. Like, and they're one of like the oldest names still going.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I'm just surprised that they did well because out in this area where a lot of the people, you know, from that festival, a lot of the people who attended the festival, they would have been from this area, right?
Mhm.
Their stuff doesn't really show up all that much around here. Like, they have a brewery in Toronto, or they have two breweries in Toronto, but
Yeah,
But
they got
this-
one just down the street from me. But the thing is, I think most of their stuff, and I don't know what they actually brought to the fest, but most of their stuff is pretty safe, pretty
Yeah.
relatively
That's what I
boring
was gonna say.
stuff. So, I mean, I would sort of assume that people in the Niagara region, no offense, Ashley, a lot of them
No.
want simple
straightforward.
fucking beers that they can just down at a beer fest. And I sort of think that's probably why they are popular, because people aren't looking for imperial stouts, or frankly, I'm not really looking for imperial stouts on a 40-degree day either. But
What was the sorry to interrupt, Greg? What was the sort of ratio of, you know, like the obvious like beer nerds there, like the ones who'll dress up in the uniform, like they'll have like fucking plaid golf fucking caps on and
Like-
flannel and
CPAP machines.
yeah.
hipster herds.
Yeah, was there a big I didn't want to throw out the dreaded hipster word, but was there like a big influx of that in the last festival? Or
You know what? I wouldn't say there was as much. I think a lot of the people who went to the festival were like local people from the Niagara region just looking for a good day out, to be honest. So
that makes sense then.
Yeah,
why Big Rock would do well.
Yeah, it was a mixed bag.
The Main Street of the West.
All you need is like 3 or 4 people casually walking over the Big Rock and trying it out, and then suddenly word spreads, hey, their stuff's pretty good. You might want to get some of their stuff.
No, I'm not saying that they set the place on fire, but they did pretty well for what they did. So.
I saw a guy at the 2 years in a row now, a guy at the beer festival in Haileybury dressed in full-on lederhosen.
Nice.
Wow. That's like an OG hipster right there.
It was, yeah. He was rocking. It had like the beard and stuff. Had like the cool German look to him. He was actually a really cool guy.
Did he start ranting in the local beer hall and like talk about how they need to take their country back, or
not while I was around.
Nothing around. Okay, that's good.
Nah.
I can't help but think.
Kilt.
Oh God, I can't help but think. Like every time I think lederhosen, I think about that like the kid on The Simpsons, the nerd.
Oh, Gunter.
No, not Gunter.
Isn't it Gunter?
Oh, he's the only one that wore the light. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was Gunter.
What, killing Gunter?
He died, yeah. But no, but you're thinking that's Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, which I haven't seen.
Yeah, which I actually thought that was actually a fun movie.
You're talking about Millhouse?
No, sec, I'll look him up here.
If it's not Gunter, then I don't even know what to say.
Or Ralph?
No.
Not Ralph. Well, no, I know you're talking about, actually. Not Ralph. That fucking...
Yeah, the book smart kid.
Yeah.
Well, Martin? It's not Martin.
Yeah, Martin. I think that's it. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did nothing later hosting about Martin. Gunter's the kid that was wearing the
Yeah, there was like an episode of Simpsons at one point where Martin's wearing the
one episode as opposed to Gunter wearing it all the time. Fail.
I don't care about Gunter.
Are you guys talking about Uter?
He died. Uter, that was it. Yeah, it was Uter, sorry.
Uter,
you are right. You are right. It wasn't Gunter, it was Uter. He was even more obscure.
Oh, right. That. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This kid right here.
I begged you to look at mine first. I begged you.
Would you like a lick of my flavor pop? I've also got a bag of Multicon Joy-Joys.
That one right there.
There you go.
Uter.
Zorker.
And there's the episode with the 8 Uter.
What?
He's one of the only characters they actually killed off.
Well, they kill him off a bunch of times in Halloween specials. I don't think have they killed him off in the main series.
No, he's. I'm pretty sure he's actually gone. Like he died a while ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because they've killed him a few times in Halloween specials, but
it's got to be like a list of in-show deaths from The Simpsons and see what characters.
Well, there was like a special he did years ago when Phil Hartman was still alive and he was being hosting the special.
That was way back in the fucking day.
But he was dead. But he was dead by then, I'm pretty sure, because the guy came out and he said like,
no, they wrote him out of
what two popular Simpsons characters died, and then he came back and it was like. It was the saxophone guy,
Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Bleeding Gums Murphy.
He's like, neither one of those were popular.
No, it wasn't Uter. It was Bleeding Gums Murphy and Dr. Marvin Monroe. And Dr. Marvin Monroe wasn't actually dead. They actually made that up for that show.
Did they?
Yeah.
Because that character was off the show.
When Phil Hartman died,
he has since reappeared on the show.
When Phil Hartman died, they wrote off Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz.
Well, yeah,
they didn't bring him back.
Oh, he had a shit ton of characters.
You know what I love about this trivia? This trivia was trivia 20 years ago. Like,
yep.
It literally was trivia 20 years ago because that's how fucking old The Simpsons
ran him back into the old school.
But going back, that's when The Simpsons was The Simpsons. When it was actually good.
I found out something last night that's actually pretty cool. I'm currently rewatching King of the Hill. It actually it holds up really well. It's still it's so well done. But I was really like last night I had heard something about a possible reboot happening. I looked into it, and what they want to do is not reboot it, but continue it and have it like that. King of the Hill is one of the few cartoons where characters actually aged throughout the years and shit in the show, and they wants to be like it's been off the air for 10 years. He wants it to be as if like it's King of the Hill. 10 years has passed. So Bobby Hill will be like 23.
Yeah,
it'd be a really interesting.
But isn't King of the Hill 10 years later like Trump in America? Isn't that what King of the Hill?
Yeah. And I'd like to see the whole take on that and stuff. Like Dale, the fucking conspiracy guy, and all
that.
There'd be so much good shit to write about that, man.
There would be so much.
You'll be watching Trump on TV, just going, "That boy, right."
But that's the thing. Like, if they write about it, like, it's not going to be funny. It's going to be like, wait, I watched that shit all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they'd have to put their own spin on it, kind of thing, obviously, and like not make it like the central theme of the entire show. That's just like all the fucking late night shows now kind of are. That's like all they do now is rip on the press. Fair enough, though. Sorry, go ahead.
If Bobby's 23, he's gonna be fucking shacking up with his cousin. You know, the hottie, whatever her name was.
But
what? He was
Luann or something.
Oh. She's dead. Brittany Murphy is dead, actually, which is a weird thing for that show.
No, he was going out with that not so great Asian chick, but no, he would definitely want to bang his blonde cousin.
Isn't that kind of maybe a gauge for your life? Like, if you're a character in a cartoon show, how good you are as an actor or person. They'll write you off the show if you die, but if you really just genuinely suck, they'll just keep going with somebody else.
Yeah, just replace.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they don't matter. Just keep going.
Game of Thrones or something. Where if you don't like you, well, I'll just kill you off.
Yeah, Bobby was dating Connie, and then Luann, his cousin, was played by Brittany Murphy, who has actually died since the show ended. So
really? Okay.
That would be the only kind of. I think everybody else, voice actor wise, is still around and stuff. So that would be the only. I'm not sure how they'd get around that. Like if they just replace her, people probably wouldn't be overly happy about that. But at the same time, if they do it 10 years later, they could just say something. Luann now lives fucking who knows where and bring in somebody
now
else.
she talks like she smokes 8 packs a day. Hey, it's me.
that could work as well. Yeah, make her into a doctor girlfriend from the Venture Brothers.
You know who else is dead who played a sibling character on another show? The was then hot sister of Eric Foreman on that 70s show. She died of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, no, she died of being like a meth addict. Like, not a drug overdose.
Didn't she die during? Did she die during the show? Because she was replaced, wasn't she?
She got clean for a hot minute and came back for a couple episodes and then just went back downhill.
But she died after the show ended.
I remember the first. What the hell was her name?
They did replace her with somebody.
Yeah, the first chick. She had that kind of really evil look to her. She was. I think she's the one that probably died.
The sister.
Yeah, they did. They actually did
for sure.
replace her with a different actress.
For the last few seasons, 100%.
I remember the last episode, she banged the foreign kid.
No, that's Jackie. That's not. No, you're.
No, it wasn't Jackie. No, it was a blonde chick. It was a replacement actress.
They replaced
the last episode, Jackie and Fez did get together.
The sister never came back. It was always
but the
same
sister
actress.
was replaced though. She was replaced.
She was.
Jackie was Mila Kunis. For fuck's sake, she's not dead.
No, she's not. She's well known.
The hottest person on earth. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at IMDb. I think you fellas are wrong.
You're 100% wrong here, Greg.
Yeah.
All right.
it was
winning this one.
Holy shit!
It was Lori Foreman's. She's evil older sister was played by Lisa Robin Kelly. She passed away in 2013.
Yeah, how old was she when she passed away? Because she was
she was 43.
Yeah, 43, and
she looked like she was 86. Yeah,
and she was in rehab.
She looked like she did meth before she did meth.
Okay, but keep looking into that, Nick. Who else played Lori?
The other girl that played Lori was Christina Moore.
Oh, thank you.
She was even older, or she's older now, I suppose.
And she wasn't in just one episode. She was in at least almost a full season, if not longer.
Yeah, she replaced for a while at the end there, kind of thing.
Let me find it. She was in 6 episodes.
Here's what I was thinking: the replacement girl in season 5, she marries Fez to prevent him from getting deported, and then she leaves the series again in season 6.
Okay.
I must have brain damage. I missed that series because that.
The last season of 70s, Kutcher left and all. There's a bunch of the main stars left, and they tried to keep it going on.
Eric Foreman, the main character of the fucking show, was the last season though was okay. It wasn't as bad as when they replaced Charlie Sheen with Ashton Kutcher.
Well, the last season they just had
Well, it
Eric
wasn't
Foreman
good
on the
or
like
bad.
last
It was
episode.
always shitty.
Yeah, Eric came back for the last episode at the very end, kind of thing.
Yeah, here's
Which-
the
which-
thing, Greg. You don't have brain damage for not remembering this stuff. I think it's the other way around.
There's something wrong with all our heads remembering all this shit so specifically.
Because I used to really dig that show. Like the first couple seasons, I thought were pretty fucking spot on.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
good.
used to like that show back in the day.
Wow. They must be destroyed on sight, lost all credibility just now.
Well, we don't really talk about TV anyway, so you can go fuck yourself.
No, I know you don't talk about TV, but the fact that you enjoyed that, do you like Hitch too, the movie?
No, I don't like Hitch.
You-
How the
you
fuck
like
is
Days
Hitch
Gone Live?
comparable to that
Yeah.
70s show?
Where
you
did that come
fucking
from?
hack.
Do you like Oprah, Will? Do you like fucking fraud?
No, the best show was that '80s show that lasted like 3 episodes and then it got canceled.
Wait, old man, you are.
Oh,
are you
fuck, I
are
remember
you
that
throwing
show.
Your likes at me now, or are you throwing the fact that you have to pretend to like things because you're married? Is that what you're trying to do now?
I don't like anything.
I
Right.
hate everything equally. Oh God.
Fucking fraud. I knew
I'm gonna
it.
find that 80s show. I remember the 80s show when they did that.
Shut up,
that,
Lee.
Why are we talking about dumb fucking TV shows? Seriously.
Oh my God, go back to moving pictures. You'll be fine.
That's a good album, actually. I like it. I wasn't playing it earlier, but I'll pull it out.
Can we see your serial killer room while you're pulling it out? Or are you gonna be?
Are you saying that Ewurt's like Christian Bale or something?
No,
I imagine
I've
you
already
were
made
like
that
to
joke.
tuck it in like Buffalo Bill.
Nick needs just a broadcast. My room's the same as his.
Would you fuck me?
Somebody got a speaking spell?
Brewmaster.
I was thinking
Unfortunately-
Brewmaster, courtesy of Ewart.
Yeah, don't get worried. It's the brewmaster. It's not you. It's heart monitor.
I have no heart.
There's no heart to murder.
You don't need a heart from space. Real
What are you drinking there,
Space.
Brian? Brian, what is that beer you got there, man? That looks pretty cool. Elder Secrets of the Ancient something?
Oh, did you call me Brian?
I might have.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's
Oh. Elder Secrets of the Ancient Past. Hipster shit. Brewery in Chicago called Hot Butcher for the World.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to try some of that hot butcher stuff, Mike.
They're fucking awesome, Jim.
Yeah.
Their beer's fun. Like fun. Fun as
Yeah, I'm
fuck.
not sure. I don't know where that came from. It's Matt from Massive Beers. I'm sorry. Man. I don't know. I got
It
nothing.
happens, Reginald.
It's Brian from Big Beer Reviews. It's like,
Hey, we have
Sean,
comments.
Sean, if you're interested, Kuna's got the winter solstice coming.
what?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Comments.
Yeah, we have comments. I'm going to read some comments. Eric Gilbert says, "Cheers, fools." Ewert's favorite commenter raining on your parade says, "Drinking a Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale, a killer batch this year."
Nice.
Love that
Hope
beer.
it kills you.
He says, "Looks like we forgot to talk about next week's beer on the St. Bernardus 101."
Did we? No, do we? I don't remember.
I thought freaking Nick
I draw a
mentioned it.
blank. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it.
What
'Cause we
is next
always
week's beer?
next week's beer. Oh, fuck! I put it away. It's Fuller's Vintage.
Oh, which one?
I'm gonna
This
allow
year's.
any year, preferably this year, but I'm gonna allow any year.
Ah, there you go. That's awesome.
For the sake of celebrating Christmas.
That might be like a fucking hour and a half hangout in that case, because everybody will be talking about their tasting notes and all that stuff. Eric Gilbert says this Moosehead London Stout is fairly decent. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I didn't like it all that much, honestly.
I'm gonna allow vintage because there's a chance that Don Rig 13 might come on for it.
Oh, all right, cool. Craig from Kent Beer Reviews is on here. Says, "Please let Red No Beard talk."
What?
Don't cut Redbeard off.
And then Eric Gilbert says, "Red Baby Beard never talks." And Eric
There you
Gilbert
go.
also says, "Hobbit beer shit." I don't know what.
I concur.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm sure hobbits make pretty good beer. They're just supposed to be fucking English people, you know. common English people. That's what they're based on. Just common rural English people who'd probably go to the local pub and drink a fucking pint of bitter, you know. So
well, they make their own a lot of the time, according to the books and stuff.
It's the Zach Galifianakis common matter.
You got to
thing.
face it. That you're always bitter.
You gotta love that Hobbit homebrew.
Anyway.
I feel like Craig is like 10 minutes behind us and is fucking watching here. He said, "Hi, Brian."
Yeah.
The signal's not making it across the ocean that fast.
Did you guys see that he posted a photo with the Fuller's beer inside of his suitcase?
He's taking it with him to Spain.
Whoa.
So good chance he might be on from where we're staying next week. So
I mean, sweating like a pig.
Beer analysis on the road.
Yep.
Now, Craig, by that photo you posted too, it looks like you just stole a bunch of brand new clothes and threw it in a suitcase because all the tags are still on. No.
If that's how he's coming back, he's gonna bring all that all the clothes that he bought duty free.
Yeah.
I hope he'd wash them.
Don't want that
duty free.
That sweatshop stink.
Was that a Nick level joke there that didn't work?
Yeah, that just fell flat.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Ay caramba.
We will give you the pass on that one, Lee.
Right, Chihuahua.
You deserve it.
You know what I deserve?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I
deserve
to go pee. I'll be right back.
A pat on the back. There you go.
Didn't he go pee just before this started? My God. What % of him is bladder?
It's code for taking a massive.
I got a small bladder myself, so it's like once you go that one time, man, it's fucking downhill after that.
You broke the seal. You broke the seal.
I have a set bladder. I just cheat out countries from FIFA World Championships.
I use a piss jug.
There you go.
Just sit on a super absorbent cushion. No, it's all good.
Oh my God.
see if you was like showing his room on camera right now, and if he like took the tour, and if you looked in his closet, there'd just be this stack of 4-liter piss jugs, totally full.
I was watching a random one of those React fucking shows, and they had like people reacting to like useless YouTube channels. And there's this guy. His streams are pretty much all around 4 hours long.
Nice.
Stream starts, nothing on the screen. He walks in, he sits down, and he stares at the camera and smiles. And that's it for 4 hours. And in one episode, you watch it at a certain point in time, like they pointed it out in the React thing. You watch the side of him, and he totally fucking pisses himself with like 2 hours to go, and he still just sits there in his own piss. It's a hell of a fucked up thing.
I was wondering where the segue was into that.
And the guy's got 1.2 million subscribers.
It's kind of like that's kind of like my normal beer review video, but I mean, sure.
Sit there.
At least lengthwise.
There you go.
Not width.
No, I'm all about like that girth.
Exactly. So, Mark, we're saying the Keenan's Winter Solstice bottle release stuff is coming out soon. So we can order and pick up. Pretty sweet if you want anything. Sam?
What? What do they do online ordering now, and then you just go pick it up? What's the window?
Well, I don't know. They never say. It's usually a few weeks.
Yeah.
Miss the days where you have to go at 5 a.m., stand in the fucking freezing cold, and hope to not get it sold out before you got to the front of the line.
I'm doing my end of year video, and it was really hard. I had to like 3 or 4 Kunins to pick from.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's kind of it's horrible.
Yeah, what do they call it? Sophie's Choice?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fucking Nazis. Exactly the same. Like literally, like the word literally. I mean it, dude. Like I understand the definition. I'm applying it to this thing. Yeah.
Literally. I literally want to try hot butcher, but when I was in Chicago, I couldn't find it anywhere on tap. Do they have kegs or everything just canned? And how does that work over there? I don't really know much about them.
They brew out of a brewery called Miskatonic. They're basically they're like contract brewers, but they're like they only brew out of one brewery, and they release their shit in bottle shops. Okay. So I don't know if kegs get out and about. All they know is they just go, okay, they're like we have cans, they're out in the wild, go get them, kind of thing. Which I actually like, you know what I mean? Because they could easily do like lines out of the brewery and be like, come get our shit. But other than that, they're just like, go to your store and pick it up. And I think they actually do a wide.
But I mean, it'd be kind of cool also too. Like if you didn't know about them or didn't go to shops, if you were just around at like the typical.
Ground control to Major.
You kind of tailed off there. I think I heard a niner.
Yeah, sorry.
But no, they
I'm asking for a new microphone for Christmas. God damn it!
I'm gonna buy you one for Christmas. If you don't get it, you let me know. I will fucking get you a late Christmas present.
It's this stupid iPhone 8 with this stupid fucking plug. You can't use a normal goddamn thing. It's so dumb.
Why can't you just plug in the headphones that have a microphone?
Because it doesn't have one of those jacks. It's an iPhone 8. It's fucking
your head, the white things that come in the box, you put in your ear head holes.
I lost it.
To hear sound.
I lost it.
Well, then it's on you, brother, not you, not anybody else.
Yeah, it's not really the iPhone's fault at this point, is it?
Yeah. If you bought a microphone that came with a cord and a microphone, you lost the microphone, but you still had the cord, and you're like,
I don't have
fuck this microphone that I don't have.
Hey guys, it's the holidays. I'm having a holiday latte milkshake stout. It's probably gonna be okay.
It's probably gonna be disgusting.
The ones I've had 3 of them now. They're not bad. I find they all have the very, 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 very similar kind of overall flavor to them. They're just like a little bit different here and there.
They've all been very much kind of to me. Like none of them are really bad. None of them are great. The Imperial one was the best of the bunch, but
they're too tinny. They're too tinny for me. Metallic.
I can see that they're tinny because they're in these old time tin cans that you were usually just kicks on the street.
Are we talking about microphones or beer?
I thought we were talking about Dr. Dave for a moment there when you're talking about.
No, we're not talking about racist stouts.
Matt, there's a collection of these milkshake stouts that hit the market over here by what's the brewery? Is it like Rochester
Mills
Beer Co.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just thought I heard Joe there for a second.
Are they good? Are they good?
They're not bad.
They're very much okay. Like they're kind of weird flavors. It's more like, hey, I kind of enjoyed trying this, but I don't really ever want to drink this again.
Now, explain to me the difference between a milkshake stout and a milk stout.
I don't know the difference. I just assume they both have lactose.
Their definition, not your definition. Like what separates them from being?
Well, I don't know. I don't feel like reading the website. Feel free to look up their website yourself.
I would assume maybe more lactose added. Maybe.
Oh, double DDL.
There you go.
Double dry lactose.
I'll say that their ale is brewed with milk sugars.
A milk stout gets creamier, maybe. I don't know.
Are they like super thick and creamy? Are they like
did they add ice cream or something?
Like super sweet and shit? And
it is adjuncting it, so we're calling it a milkshake. Jesus Christ!
Give us something here. Come on. I mean, you're just sitting there in a tin can far above the world.
Planet Earth is blue, and there's
nothing you can do. Iron Man, you asshole. Just go see fucking, Iron Man. Get out there, give him some air and some food, and come back.
I don't know. Iron Man's just floating through space right now. He's running out of oxygen and shit.
I think I'm gonna do this instead of the propeller.
Oh, Nick, you are gonna piss yourself tonight.
You know what? How fast can you chug that whole bottle? I'm curious.
Oh,
I'm not gonna chug it. I'll drink it. Sorry, because it would be a shame to let something like this go to waste. Winter.
Matt's way of saying, "Hey, Nick, you want to try to kill yourself on camera?"
Yeah, right. Hey, you've had alcohol poisoning before, haven't you?
What's the ABV on that one, Nick?
10.5.
God bless
Terrible.
you.
God
Did
bless
you
you.
change your shirt? Am I the only one seeing this? I already forget what you wore. Is this a new shirt?
That is a new shirt.
Maybe. Oh, it's
What
because
the
I'm doing
hell
laundry.
back there? What the hell is
Because I'm
going
doing
on?
laundry.
Listen, Ashley Sexton was being more
Bullshit.
professional earlier. Now he's
You're what I want.
casual Sexton.
Casual Sexton?
Yeah.
Like that. Like,
One night Sexton.
Listen, don't make fun of the fact that Nick usually wears the same shirt. At least he's got his uniform down, unlike some people who sometimes come on this panel.
Yeah, some pieces of shit who don't wear a uniform.
I'm
And
wearing
are
my
responsible for the dinosaurs' extinction.
I'm
and
wearing my
fucking
Trailway Who John Hops shirt. It's from Trailway Brewing.
Babe, who's the piece of shit who doesn't wear a uniform ever?
I got the Hulk.
Joe. Say it out loud. Joe, yes. Even my wife knows that Joe's a terrible,
How
terrible.
notorious that Joe
Is
is.
this what we're talking about here? The Rochester Mills Milkshake Stout? Is that what the fucking shit is?
Yeah, there's a 6-pack, and then they also make a 12-pack.
So they
It's
say
like 12 different styles.
Yeah, we got
So
the
they
12
say-
pack here, the 12 different styles for like $70 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
so they
I'm not
say
fucking-
English sweet / milk stout. So
But
I'm assuming this is kind of like a confectionery stout, and they've just like thrown a bunch of different adjunct flavors into
bunch of
into
shitty
right?
flavors to it, like salted caramel and
Right.
toasted marshmallow. But in New Brunswick, they brought the single cans, so you can buy them in singles of the regular milkshake stout and the toasted marshmallow. And I haven't tried either. They're like $6.
I actually commented in my last one I did that I wish, like, it's cool they give you 6 flavored ones, whatever, but they give you the Imperial one. I feel like one of those 6 should be the regular milkshake stout, just so you could have a bit of a comparison to the other 4.
No.
Yeah, it would be nice to have the base.
I would have liked that.
Blueberry
I-
pancake milkshake stout. Jesus.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Well,
Like,
right there,
it
there's
smells like a blueberry pancake. I
Yeah.
was blown away by that.
there's
That's
see
the
that-
theme on that. Sorry, Nick, but that's the theme on a lot of these. They smell amazing and then they taste kind of eh.
The same,
They
almost
taste
across
kinda-
the board.
They taste kind of like shit, but there's like the regular and the toasted marshmallow. But like it's the 6-pack or the 12-pack is just a whole bunch of different flavors. Whereas
But how much
I'd
are those
rather
to buy
just
on their
try-
own?
what?
How much are they to buy on their own?
For those cans, they're like 6 something.
Holy shit, man.
But I'd rather just buy the milkshake stout by itself and try it, and then maybe I'll put the tasters pack. But for $70 fucking for a 12-pack, I don't fucking think so.
That's outrageous.
So tell me, Nick, you do get some Boxing Rock stuff up your way, right?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes, well, sometimes they ship it up here. What's up?
Did you guys get the Christmas gift pack? That's their barley wine and their triple.
We got fisticuffs.
You got
That's the only one we got here.
Anyway, Nick, if those cans are like 6 something on their own, that 12-pack for $70 is actually a deal at $5.83 a can.
Wow.
It doesn't mean I'm going to buy the whole thing, though.
That's
You
awesome.
know, that it's still outrageous, but
Well, but sometimes though it's like, well, I can buy a 12-pack of Ferraris for only like $4 million. It's like, yeah, it's a good deal, but like is it really a good deal when you got to buy 12 Ferraris? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
did anybody hear about the new Sawdust City thing they have going on? It's
I
There you
saw
go.
that.
$6.29 for an individual can of the milkshake stout.
that's crazy.
That's I don't know.
Sawdust City.
I tried
Sorry.
just for one, but
Sawdust City has this thing going on right now. Like it's their big anniversary or something. They're making 52 beers in 52 weeks or something like that. And to sign up for this, if you want the deluxe package, how much do you think?
isn't it like 50 something?
It's like 52 beers, but I think you get like 2 of each beer. Basically, there's a different like the deluxe package
Yeah.
is like a $7.50 or 2 cans, I think, of each beer.
Oh.
It's $700.
Oh, is that the
Seven.
Sawdust City thing?
Yeah, $700.
Now,
Yeah,
does that include shipping cost, or is that or shipping?
That's shipping included.
Well,
So,
is it $7.99 like aka $800 with shipping, or is it $6.99?
$6.99.
$6.99.
$6.99 is the deluxe packs. Deluxe best thing.
And
with
then if
shipping
you
included.
but then if you don't get it shipped, they only charge you like $500. They charge like $200 for shipping.
It's again, they're shipping I think once a month to you kind of thing. So it's a lot of different shipping. It's not just one big shipment. So
you know what? again, and I said this on the channel, I'll say this again. I'm buying $500 worth of beer. Fuck you, eat the shipping cost.
I agree. Like Highlander, the only brewery I know of that if you go to their website and you're in Ontario and you mix and match whatever you want, as long as it's a 2-4, so about $70 you're going to spend on a 2-4 of Tall Boys, free shipping anywhere in Ontario.
Yeah, there's another
brewery I know that does that.
There is another brewery. I just can't think of their freaking name right now.
They should all do that.
There's another brewery that I split an order with Chad at one point where it was you have to have over $80 and it's free shipping.
Is it
$10?
No.
And that's exactly. Look, I get it. I know beer's expensive to ship, so fine. Have a minimum order of $100. Fuck, even $150. But Sawdust City did that too, where I bought enough beer from them. I think it was $150. And they gave me free shipping. I didn't mind it because there's a lot of beers I wanted to try of theirs. So I bought it and I got free shipping.
If you went to another site that didn't have the free shipping, the shipping cost on top of that would probably be fucking insane.
Yeah, like my whole thing is in today's day and age, fuck you. Do not charge me for shipping. Hide it in your price if you have to, but that's fine. I will not pay you for shipping. Like if what is it? Who's the one that offers this? Is it Sawdust City that's offering it this?
Yeah.
The pack. You know what? If you offer this pack for the $500, I might potentially even be interested in it. But because that to get it to me, you're charging me $80 extra to ship it to me. Then automatically the Polish gene in me is like ching ching ching. No. Fuck you. I'm not paying the extra money. So fuck you, Sawdust City. Find a way to ship it to me for free, or at least make me think you're shipping it to me for free.
Sam, the head brewer from Sawdust, is apparently coming to New Ontario soon to do a collaboration beer. I told Mike, the head brewer at New Ontario, to let me know when that happens. I want to go by and say hi to Sam and see. Maybe I'll see if I can wheel and deal a little bit or something.
Oh my god!
Just go up to him. I'm Redbeard, YouTube celebrity, bitch.
Oh, he knows me, but. Yeah,
and then hit them with your dick.
I can make or break your brewery, you piece of shit.
I may not have a red beer, but I got red pubes going right now.
Well, this is the Moosehead small batch London Stout.
Have you had it before, Ashley?
This is the first time.
Well, prepare to be underwhelmed.
Yeah, I what I'm going to say. Well, I'm sorry. I have never had it before. I have already taken a sip. It's got an awesome can.
It's better than Guinness.
I like the can art.
It's better than Guinness.
Yes, it is. It has this weird it's got this weird berry flavor to it. I don't know. There's something off about it.
I found it kind of just dry and flavorless for the most part, but
yeah, it's got like a weird yeasty, fruity type of flavor right off the bat.
Have you had the Tenpenny?
No, I have not.
That's the winner. That's the one to go for. That's actually
actually surprisingly good for it used to be a budget beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. What style of beer is Tenpenny? Is that an ESC?
Kind of just like a slightly amber ale-ish kind of thing,
It's an old
Was that an export ale?
It was
export stock ale, whatever you want.
Yeah, it's an old stock ale
you want to throw.
I love that beer.
Wow,
you're good.
Can you get it? Can you guys get it in Ontario now?
No, but I got it when I was in Nova Scotia back in the 90s.
Yeah, I would almost say like macro beers tend to have this kind of like boring, basic kind of feel to them, but this one here actually they brewed it on their small batch system, so it almost tastes like maybe it's a bit more the malt character in it was a bit more toasty. I find
it's about on line with all the other little sort of small batchy things they've been doing lately in the past few years.
Except for the stout.
Yeah, the stout's been like the glaring failure out of all the little kind of side projects they've been doing lately.
And you know what? The stout, when I had it on Crowler at the brewery itself, it was pretty good, but it just sort of lost something when it got to the can.
And mass produced.
Yeah,
more mass produced.
Yeah, but so did the Tenpenny.
It's thin.
Tenpenny held up.
Yeah, but Tenpenny is more more for a general consumption kind of beer, though. Too the stout, you got to think maybe they thought maybe we got to dumb it down a little bit so the plebs can drink it, kind of thing. So we don't totally alienate our audience, or consumers' audience, as if you're looking at the beer.
Maybe that's what you want to do as a beer company, though. You want to alienate your audience.
Alienate.
Welcome, Nick.
Just
You're
go
no
away.
longer the worst joke teller on this fucking panel. That's good stuff.
Womp womp.
What was that? I saw that Spencer quad. I picked up a bottle of
Ooh, I
that.
want to try that Spencer quad at some point.
The other one is Fuller's Imperial Stout. I've never had it, if you can believe it.
Oh, the Fuller's Imperial Stout.
So I did pick
It's
up.
always eluded me.
I'm fucking jealous that you guys get that fucking Fuller's Imperial Stout.
Yes, I can't honestly recall seeing it here before. So I saw it, I'm like, shit, I gotta try this shit. You guys, I know, stupid palate seems to rave about it, so I'll give it a shot.
I'd love to be able to get anything Fuller's right now. Right, it fucking sucks. I used to love getting like Fuller's, even the ESB.
How'd you get the vintage ale?
Lee sent it to me.
You just don't get it out that way?
Not anymore. We used to be able to get it, but I haven't seen any Fuller's since 2016.
All I get is Rochester Mills at $20 a can.
Hey Nick. So have
$10 a can.
you given any thought to what the first review of 2019 should be?
Probably some video I've already recorded.
From like 2015.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta take a look and see what. Oh, excuse me.
By the way, Nick, I'm gonna put a link in the chat for that Boxing Rock gift pack that we can get. It's $30 for two 650s.
Really? $30 for two? What's in it? Is it?
It's the fisticuffs, and it's their fucking triple, and they don't even throw a glass in there or anything.
Really? That's a fucking ripoff. I mean, fisticuffs here is like 13 something.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to try it because it's a barley wine. I mean, it's not like we see them very often here. But that's a lot of money to ask.
Two 11% beers for $30. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, they don't even throw a glass in it. I mean, fucking Boxing Rock just came out with like a new line of, we've got glasses for all occasions. Like you can even buy in like a cardboard tube, like all the different shaped glasses that they have. You can have a total set.
Here's a question: when did Wintervention come out? Does this spring, like last year, if it was bottled 2018, or is this new? Does this taste like it's been like on a warm shelf for like 2 years?
I didn't even know that existed. I've never seen that here.
Really? I've had it before. I had it at the St. John Ale House, and like me and Donnerig split a bottle of it one year, 2016, I think. But this is the 2018 bottling of Wintervention, which is their chocolate imperial stout. It's kind of like Garrison's answer to Chocolate Manifesto.
I'm guessing it came out probably last December or something. Then
I don't know.
It must have. I mean, it tastes like it tastes
2018. Then that's this year.
It tastes. It's got that kind of like that beer that's been sitting around for too long.
Maybe they named that one like they named new car models. Like you can buy the 2019 model right now, even though it's still 2018.
Maybe
Garrison Wintervention.
Maybe.
I have to look it up. It tastes like it's been on their shelf too long.
Random
the beer that shouldn't have been aged.
Random thought for possibly the New Year's one that anybody able to get that. The Bose makes that like giant New Lang, so the champagne beer thing.
New Lang Syne.
Yeah.
They brought that in the last 2 years running. In the last batch they brought in, they couldn't sell them all, so they ended up having to clearance them for all. They had to like mark down the price like 2 or 3 times in order to sell them.
We got a bunch of them here too. I suggested it to Nick that it might be one to do for a fucking year now.
I'm pretty sure I can get one at 1 or 2 of the LCBOs here. I think I saw. So
I don't know
just
if
a thought.
I can get New Lang Syne anymore.
Okay,
well, Lee could get you one.
Yeah, I could probably get you one. I can send you one.
Okay.
Nick, I'm assuming that the Wintervention you have is the new one because I see someone added Wintervention for 2017 on Rate Beer, and it's a different color label and shit. So you must have the newest one. It just must not be very good. That's
it's just craptastic. Congratulations.
Well, here's the thing. Canadian Beer News actually has an article here from January 2018 saying Wintervention is available.
Yeah,
I'm
so
wondering.
it must have gone a couple years. I've just never seen it here. So,
well, first time I had, I think I posted a review from it with Donrig. Let me take a look. Maxwell.
or you recorded one.
I actually uploaded a review.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Sorry, don't even watch my channel.
I love how Untapped Moosehead is calling this stout full-bodied.
Well,
There we go.
compared to some stuff they make, I guess it is.
Compared to water.
Right there.
Compared to Moose
Garrison
Light, maybe?
Intervention.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, you got that's a different color label than what you got now, right?
Yeah, that's the same label.
No, aren't the letters on yours yellow instead of gold or?
No, they're white.
Oh, white.
It looks like the same label, but it actually says right on it Garrison 2018.
Yeah.
Special
So there you go.
reserve.
So yeah, that must be this year's. It's just.
I'm guessing it's from January, but at the same time, that should age way better, especially if it's been kept in a cooler.
Well, yeah, it's a Russian Imperial Stout at 10.5%. It should be pretty decent, right?
It just tastes like that kind of beer that it shouldn't have been aged, but it was aged. You know, it's got that borderline sourdough kind of funky taste to it that makes me not want to drink it.
Weird.
Sourdough is maybe not the wrong word. It's almost like caramelly funk.
Caramelly funk.
Mm.
That's the name of Yurt's new album.
Oh.
Yep.
Like a malty beer that's been sitting around too long.
No such thing.
Yeah. See, I'm the one that maybe should be drinking more of my beers, but I can't because I buy too fucking many of them.
Yurt's got the caramelly funk, taking his kids to swimming lessons. Ba, 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 ba.
I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of this year's winter.
Wow.
If that's the case.
You don't have to like every beer you drink.
Nope. But
Yes.
I've had Wintervention before, and I thought it was fantastic the first time I had it. This time is just
You gave it a 6 out of 10 that last time, did you?
I have no idea what I gave it. Me and Donrig did it.
You probably said
We
it was
were
world class,
pre-drinking before the beer fests, the St. John Beer Fest.
So it was world class, 6 out of 10. Good stuff.
World class.
Possibly.
Fucking dumpster trash. 8.5.
Yeah.
4.25. We gave it a 4.25.
Out of 10. Great. That's awesome.
Out of 10. But I mean, what this tastes like? It tastes like it might have been the same batch from 2016. It's been sitting around way too long, and now it's started to develop some weird flavors.
Maybe they just came across some random barrel that they had stored in their cellar. And they just
Yeah, right. Oh, this is leftovers from actually.
fucking label it. Let's get it out.
No.
It's funny. New Ontario is doing their first ever barrel aged beer right now. They literally have 2 of the smallest barrels you've ever seen in your life, full of beer, and that's it. They do like a pilot thing going on. Like they basically bought a homebrew, like a 5-gallon homebrew kit, and they're making small batches of this, trying different things and this and that, and so yeah, they made that much and barrel aged it. So it's just the smallest. It's like on one shelf in the back room. There's 2 barrels, and that's it. It's just funny.
I would love to have that.
I'm looking for. They're actually moving as well. They're changing locations, which is really exciting.
Good night, Matt.
They're moving into a much bigger place.
Hey, Matt.
Oh, later,
Good
Matt.
night, Matt.
Hey,
Matt.
later, Steve.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Brian.
Yeah, by the way, Redbeard, don't forget to get yourself a Fuller's Vintage tomorrow.
Okay.
I know. That's in my head.
Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
does it exist in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, according to the LCBO website, it was actually listed in. Fuck, I just closed it.
See,
But,
Mine? You said Lakeshore.
Nick knows.
Yeah, well, I looked it up on the LCBO website, and apparently it was actually available there.
If it's here,
Vagina is
yeah,
for everyone.
that'd be awesome.
Nick is dealing.
Well, I know how to look up your fucking LCBO website. Is what I'm doing.
I know. I know how to look up your PEI websites.
I don't think I actually searched for
website.
Fuller's, but I did search for the Amsterdam thing, and that 100% is not anywhere.
Yeah, Fuller's 2017 vintage ale, and I'm not sure. You must be the fit to 2018. But if you scroll all the way down here, according to this, at least, where is it? No, I went too far.
Yeah, you did. I thought I saw it.
Yeah, North Bay. Fuck.
Why aren't they alphabetical?
Well,
I don't know.
seriously, you know, some junky website.
There you go, North Bay, right there, 8. North Bay's got
sure.
8 left, so you
Cool.
should at least be able to buy a couple. I mean, if you're gonna buy multiples of some beers, this is one of them.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
like
this is a beer will age, man.
I would buy multiples of Coors Light.
Chris would buy multiples of Coors Light.
Actually, I recently had a barrel-aged beer from Salt Lake City. It's their The Presence of Absence, and it's basically the blood of Cthulhu, aged in wine barrels. It makes it into like a sour stout. It was very, very. It was good, but really odd.
weird.
Unexpected.
Oh, look. Eric Gilbert is currently drinking the 2018 vintage. You must have thought that was tonight. I think he did post about that in the comments today.
No, I think he just chose to open it.
Well, go get another bottle. We're drinking tomorrow. Drinking next week.
We're just drinking it tomorrow.
Eric goes with 20 bottles there. Only have to get to Whitby. It's only about 5 hours away. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, right.
No.
I'm just saying, you guys can get it in Ontario. What's your excuse?
I don't have an excuse. I have it. It's fucking.
I know you don't have
Well,
an
yeah,
excuse.
my excuse would have been I don't want to travel excessively far to get it. But now that it's here, I got none. I'm good.
Excessively far. Yeah. I guess for you to go outside of North Bay, anywhere else would be excessively far.
Well, the nearest LCBOs that sometimes have stuff that I don't hear, like Sturgeon Falls, about a half an hour towards Sudbury, and then Callender is about 15 minutes out of town. Anything beyond that, you're getting into like about an hour-long trip.
Yeah, it's a little much to ask. Ew, like glass or hair stuck in my glass.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably.
That means you can floss while you drink.
That's fucking gross.
There's nothing cleanly about that.
Are you enjoying that game, Redbeard?
I am actually. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What are you playing?
No Man's Sky.
Still?
Yeah, and probably for quite some time. I was saying that earlier. How?
I know you're playing. You're trying to. That's your secret to getting BeerTube or YouTube.
Not my secret. I'm just thinking. It's a good way to build an actual audience that is going to come to watch.
Isn't that the game where you just fly in a vast empty universe and collect things for no reason?
Exactly.
Kinda, but there's a bigger kind of overall actual story to the game. You can just do the story and kind of finish as fast as you want, or you can explore and you can kind of play the game your way and discover new shit.
Isn't the story you got gypped for shelling out money for that game? Isn't that what the story is?
If you bought it when it first came out, yes, but they
improved it.
They've made it what it should have been pretty much at this point. It took a long time, but I bought it this year, so I wasn't on the everybody hates No Man's Sky train kind of thing. But yeah, they got some serious criticism when it first came out. It took a while for them to finally.
Well, wasn't it because they like promised like the fucking world and they delivered like your next door house, like your neighbor? It's like
no, like they delivered your next door neighbor's dog's house. It was bad.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It was like this game's gonna be so interactive and you're gonna see other people in the universe and you're gonna do stuff, and then it's like, no, you can't see anybody. You're alone in the universe, and nothing matters.
Well, that was the thing, though, is that the game itself, it's infinite, right?
Yeah.
There's billion. I think it's beyond. Like, what's next beyond billion? Zillion, quadrillion.
Yeah, but didn't they basically just lie to people though? They were like, it's going to be hard to find other people in the universe, but you can, and if you find someone, you can interact with them and do stuff. Then it turned out that was a lie.
Yeah, at this point though, you can. It's still hard. You have to like find if you're playing with like somebody you knew, you'd have to like coordinate some plan of meeting each other at some planet in like a couple of days, probably, or something like that, because all the traveling you have to do. But and in the beginning, when it first came out, 2 people were trying to do that, playing the game at the same time, kind of thing, and both ended up at the same, basically the exact same spot on the same planet. They're like streaming together, and you can watch the 2 videos, and you see they're in the same spot, but they couldn't see each other.
So now that you can see people, and this universe is theoretically so fucking large that you could now coordinate stuff like that, and you could like build up a big fucking pirate fleet of people without being molested by anybody, because the universe is so big that the chances anyone coming to fuck with you while you're doing this stuff would be so small. And then you could just take your whole fleet of buddies to some highly populated part of this universe and start fucking shit up.
That would be awesome. That would be something to see.
See, now that you can actually interact with other people on that thing, there's a lot of stuff you can do, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, like I've been playing for about 20 hours or so total, I think, right now, and I've barely done anything at this point. There's like, you get onto a planet, you're like, I'm going to do this, this, this. And then there's 1,000 things that sidetrack you. Like, you find this random building and you go and search it, and then they find other random shit. And it's weird the way they, like, every single planet I found so far has just shit littered all over the place. Like, there's no desolate, uninhabited planets. They've all got settlements and fucking people or aliens, and it's kind of weird like that, I think.
Which really isn't accurate, because 9.99% of every single planet in whatever solar system, whatever fucking galactic you want to use.
As far as we know, like humans, we aren't able to really go to like Mars at this point and like colonize it and be like, we can live here and then move on from there and there. Other races in the universe, maybe there are like solar systems where every single planet has potential settlements and stuff. Who knows? But it seems a bit weird in the game. I don't know. It's still fun.
I found it interesting when you said I did 20 hours and barely got anything done. I'm like, wow. So life imitates art, right?
There you go.
It'd be right up your alley. You're so lonely in space right now. Fucking sitting on the moon. You might as well fucking start playing that game. Give you something.
Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
I'd rather be out here than playing video games. That's just
Are you traveling before Christmas, or are you staying home?
No, I'm staying home, man.
There you go.
He thinks his spaceship knows which way to go.
Oh,
yeah.
So
tell his wife he loves her. She knows. She knows.
She knows.
So sadly, there is no possibility of drunken Ewart passing out for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, there was never a possibility to begin with. But
yeah, Ewart's too fucking sophisticated for that. He's too disciplined.
Too disciplined, not sophisticated.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here is sophisticated. That's for sure.
So I'll share this. Eric Gilbert posted and follow up to his video saying he's good for next week.
Sweet.
There we go. Now Eric Gilbert just needs a
smart man,
a camera, and a mic, and there we go.
Yeah, I mean, we'll kick Ewart out of that spot and put you in.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Hey, listen up, assholes. I'm actually looking at
Ewart never gets the right beer anyway.
You what?
I've been on this and done a review.
You were on once because you got the right beer.
That's right.
Miracles happen, I guess.
Right.
Fuck. That's professional.
Don't be stealing Nick's moves now. I still want to know why Nick changed his shirt. I don't believe it's laundry day. There's something going on that desk there. Nick, show me what's going on that desk, your computer desk.
He's lactating right now. He doesn't want to admit it to everybody. Fuck.
Okay, Nick's got 5 polos, okay? And he missed doing laundry.
Wow.
So.
Holy fuck.
He started the night dressed in layers, and then he got warm, so he took one off.
Yep.
There you go.
No.
With the honey, is that the guy with the honey mustard? Is that or the honey mustard tiger thing? Remember from?
Oh, Phil Collins. Phil Collins.
The mustard tiger.
Phil Collins. That guy passed away.
Yeah, he died.
Wait, who did?
He did.
The guy from Trailer Park Boys. Phil Collins. The Mustard Tiger.
No, but not that. No, on
You stirred my gut. You stirred my gut.
On Chad's channel, he had a character, one of his buddies. What did he call him? Honey mustard or honey tiger?
The honey hipster.
monster.
The honey monster. Remember, the honey monster had a rotation of shirt, so we used to beat the shit out of him for it. Nick's got more than 5 polos, right, Nick? Please tell me. You have more than 5 polos.
I don't think I can.
Well, then you got your don't forget the Hammond River rotation. So there's another 20 shirts there.
I got 3 shirts and I watch them every week.
Yeah, I think Nick is far more hygienic than the honey monster is. Like, let's get fucking real. Come on.
I know. No, I'm just double checking. I had some fears for a split second there.
I know laundry is a big part of your life, Yort, and you wanna check up on other people's laundry duties because that's something that you talk about and discuss frequently in your day-to-day life.
Discriminating my hygiene.
My life is so exciting. I know that my Saturday nights are occupied by folding laundry. So
I do it. That's my Friday night.
Hey,
there we go.
Me, I often do laundry and just forget to fold it.
Who changes shirts mid-hangout? That's what I don't understand. I'm just raising a concern.
Do you not understand the concept of doing laundry? I'm going to a family thing on the weekend, so I'm like, well, I better to wash my shirt.
He wanted to wear that shirt. That's his favorite shirt.
Why did you start to hang out with that? Why?
I figured I better save a nice shirt for the weekend, so
Yeah,
I'm going to do laundry. Except for, I would have gotten away from it if it weren't for this meddling Ewart.
You almost did that right.
I'm very observant, Nick. I'm very curious what goes on in behind you and around. It's fascinating.
He's very concerned about everything about your life.
But the mess that's behind me.
Thank God Garfield's in the top shelf so I can see. That's all I care about.
Everything's complete as long as you got Garfield.
Who is having sex with a chip bag right now?
That's
sorry. That'd be my bag of taquitos.
Jesus,
taquitos or Takis?
Takis Explosion.
Oh, what flavor? I've never seen Explosion. Are they like super spicy?
I've never seen
No, they're like mild.
But the limey ones, the spicy ones are pretty good.
Well, they're somewhat like they're spicy, but they're the mild spice.
That sounds
like chili and nacho.
I like a good amount of
mild.
spicy.
I've never had these before. I'm like, well, I better try a bag because they were on sale for $3 at Walmart.
I can buy those at Max on the corner, 2 for $3.
They are Fiery Fusion Tang.
Fiery.
Wu-Tang's nothing to fuck with.
Does it say that?
Oh, no. yeah, totally.
Right there.
That's their tagline.
Of Tang and a rolled up in one taste bud intriguing chip.
Don't joke.
I think that's supposed to say tingling, actually. It's like folded over.
I'm having a challenge rating that because it's backwards on my view.
Yeah, but look, I'm pretty sure it's folded over. Tingling at the last word is like, you said intriguing.
Bud Ingling. It looks like a Bud Ingling chip. It's like misspelled. There's no fucking T on it.
It's not folded over or something right there a little bit?
Bud Ingling tip.
It looks like it's Bud.
Taste Bud Ingling tip. Just a tip.
Yeah, it's just folded over.
It's folded. Yeah, it's covered up or something.
That's exactly what Redbeard's been saying for the last 2 minutes.
I was trying to.
Whatever.
Thank you, Ashley.
I caught what you're throwing.
All right.
Ruffles barbecue or Lay's barbecue?
I go Lay's.
What the fuck was that?
Nick just left and came back. It was weird.
Too much Takis crinkling.
Too much crinkling of bags.
Lee's gone.
It's chapped.
It's gone.
Yeah, mine just cut out.
Hey, Nick.
What?
Ruffles barbecue or Lay's barbecue?
Ruffles.
Oh.
Ruffles.
But Ruffles, if I'm going to get any kind of Ruffles, it's going to be sour cream and bacon.
Okay.
I go plain with Ruffles because I like them with dip and it has more strength.
I'm just talking about the flavor of barbecue because there's 2 people in this world. either like a spicy barbecue or a sweet barbecue.
Spicy
That's it.
barbecue.
Yes.
No name barbecue. But the old kind before they made it mesquite.
Yes.
Like the Loblaws. Do you have no name brand up there?
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow bag, right?
Yellow
Yes,
bag, yeah.
Yes, yellow bag, yeah.
What do we look like, New Brunswick? Come on.
No name brand whose name is actually no name, so they do have a name. It's a
A
whole
bag with no name.
Well, it's like McDonald's beef patties. The company's called 100% Beef, so they claim we have 100% beef.
That's a very, very, very old urban legend kind of thing right there.
Their
I
burgers
worked at McDonald's.
Very, very, very. I worked there too.
Is it not true?
It's Eddie Bauer is the fucking company that does all their fucking shit. That's what it was called when I was there. I need beer.
I just have not had a good night of beer.
You know, you mean you had more of that ugly duck beer?
That was all right.
I don't like to hear the beers are all right. That's just like.
I was telling the guys earlier, like, by the guys, I mean, Greg and Nick, Tempest was fantastic, but my body and mind just was not in the mood for a big fucking Imperial Stout.
I'm hopping on the stout train now. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the Uranus.
Uranus?
You're screwing Uranus now.
They got that Titania beers coming out in cans in the store tomorrow.
Yeah, and they just released a coffee vanilla version of this beer as well that I want to try.
What brand of beers did you say you were?
This is Soda City.
Titania?
Yeah, Soda City.
Titania is basically that presence of absence stuff that I was talking about, but instead of aging it in wine barrels, they age it in bourbon barrels.
I want my motherfucking beer fucking aged in a Chardonnay barrel.
I want more of the Bring Out Your Dead aged in those delicious cognac barrels. That stuff's fucking amazing.
Numbnuts, did you not buy it through Bellwood's online store and have it shipped to your home?
No, I went there and got me a bottle that has it sitting in my fridge. So
because you can do that now too if you want. They have Bring Out Your Dead there available for a minute.
Oh, I know it, but again, that's the whole paying for shipping for fucking beer. I don't want to do that. Oh, and Greg was potentially going to send out bottles of Bring Out Your Dead for a beer analysis. I'm not sure if that ended up occurring or not.
I heard my name mentioned. Why are you mentioning my name, Redbeard? Are you mentioning it in vain?
No, just wondering about the whole potential Bring Out Your Dead beer analysis thing that was being talked about.
You promised.
Yeah, I can't get any more bottles. They sold out of it.
Oh, really?
Also, fuck you. You can get it yourself.
They actually sold out of it?
I got myself.
I think they're sold out.
If they are, I'm just going to drink my bottle then.
I don't know. Check the website. I don't know if they sold out.
I'm checking right now.
I think that they're sold at the Oslington location. I don't know if they're sold at the Habs.
Which beer is this?
Bring Out Your Dead.
Oh.
The cognac barrel-aged Imperial Stout that's like the best beer.
It used to be.
It is the best beer.
You were supposed to get a bunch of that for
this year's version.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't want to do it because Nick will say it's a perfect beer, 8 out of 10.
We were just talking about this, Nick. How did you just get into there?
A perfect beer.
Because I was looking at another screen trying to find Titania beer from Soda City.
The online store has Paper Tiger, Black Liquid, Grisette,
Black Liquid is sold out.
Jelly King, Jiu-Jitsu. That is sold out. I just see that in the corner. And Roman Candle, Skeleton Key, White Picket Fence, 2 different kinds. So there's no... I am just going to drink my fucking Bring Out Your Dead, apparently.
Yeah, drink your fucking Bring Out Your Dead.
You might as well. Because Greg's not going to send it to the rest of us.
Fuck.
Yeah, here's the fucking thing is that I posted a thing on a while back. I said, who wants this beer? And I think it was literally Nick and Jamie that said they wanted it. So apparently nobody else wants it. So fuck you all.
Well, how come I didn't get one because I said I wanted it? You said you were going to get it for us.
I said I would try to get it for you. Then, unfortunately, they sold out. Is it on the website still, Redbeard?
No.
Dick.
No, they sold out.
I'm not going to lie. I'm actually kind of upset that this didn't come up before I opened this can of Long Dark Voyage. I really want to drink that beer now. I'm probably going to drink it after this.
Might as well now.
I am going to get fucking schmammered this evening.
Because Greg fucking failed on us.
Yep, I failed, Nick. Yet next week when I'm your only friend, just be sure to remember how much I failed you.
Greg's failed so much he's gonna have to go incognito now.
That's weird.
Oh, dear fucking God, Nick. Okay, I gotta go model running shoes for my wife. So you gotta go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
Collective.
Nick's gonna come back with a different shirt. I guarantee it.
Yes, 100%.
I think it's going to be a big sweater.
Maybe a Christmas sweater.
Big, loud Christmas sweater. Yeah.
There we go.
Nah.
It's going to say Yuletide on it.
I predict a wife beater. Can you imagine? That'd be great.
Even a wife beater.
Yeah.
No. It's gonna have a big mustard stain on it.
Right in the it's a big fucking.
Actually, I would love to find that shirt that Phil Collins Mustard Tiger shirt. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Holy shit!
The wizard.
Well, who is this?
Took him long enough to make his goddamn nachos. Jesus.
Casca fuck, son, bitch.
Look at this guy. Who the fuck are you?
I've been bringing the nachos. When it goes BB, I'm gonna eat the shit out of those.
What?
Sounds like ghee, but it looks like half a ghee.
You can't understand the ghee.
It looks like the Jean-Luc Picard part of ghee had sex with the Riker part of ghee.
The right, yes, Park.
Engage #1.
Lol.
You're funny one time out of 10 there, Red.
I was trying to redeem myself a little bit for that one before, you know.
That's a better ratio than Nick, so you're back on top.
Nice. Nick wasn't even
I'm
here.
fucking starving. Fuck, I want to eat.
I was eating chili when this whole thing started, so it's all good.
You look like you're starving, Guy. You look like you just came out of Auschwitz, for fuck's sakes.
I couldn't stand the heat. I had to get out of the oven.
Exactly.
Jesus.
See, I knew Guy would run with the joke if no one else would.
He's striking now.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Oh, the Fuhrer.
Nick's gonna come back and wonder why his channel's gone.
That was awesome.
Flagged for hate speech.
I do not associate myself or condone any.
The opinions expressed on Maxwell Start the Fear channel
They're not part of any.
Necessarily represent those people on Maxwell Start the Fear channel.
We're not part of any current white supremacist movement in the USA or anything like that. We're not,
No, it was just bad jokes.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So you drink anything, Guy, or are you just doing the nacho thing?
No, I got water. I didn't want to stop anywhere, so they're all gonna be asleep by the time I get there. I was like, fuck it.
No, not even ice in that water? My God.
Just fucking lukewarm.
Do it. Do it all. Do it. Do it. Do it.
That's Guy's vodka jar. That's vodka.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a neutral grain spirit of some sort. That's why he's chugging that. So easy.
That's, you're going to flood your fucking kidneys and die on camera. My God, man.
It's just water.
Just water.
No, yeah, I know, but if you drink too much water, you can die.
Or you become the LA Beast. It's got water training,
Yeah. Red Bear, I don't think he's drinking too much water. He doesn't have like a fucking 10-liter jug there, and he didn't just chug that.
That's a valid point. I know. I was just making a joke. Again, it's not funny.
Calm down.
He has all the bad jokes.
Joke of the night, Redbeard. Don't push it.
Yeah.
He's already got your quota, so shut it.
Yeah, you've got one for your Type 5. File that one away, and then come back another time for another one of your Type 5.
Next back, I'm going to be the off-camera guy, and I'll go for pee.
Who wants a red mustache ride?
We're really disappointed.
What?
You didn't change your shirt.
Do you want me to change my shirt again? No.
Yeah, we wanted you to come back with a big, loud Christmas sweater, but you didn't do it.
I don't have an ugly sweater. I'd have to go incognito if I did that.
Will you fuck off with that incognito shit?
Listen, and we'll be the judge of if your sweater is ugly or not. Wear what you would wear, and we'll tell you.
God damn it.
You say dog damn it.
Oh my god.
Somebody doesn't believe in God. You say God damn it a lot.
Is there going to be any, you guys
Wokeism.
be doing any hangouts over the holidays?
Oh, probably. I'll probably do a hangout on Boxing Day night anyway. We just won't do a beer analysis.
I won't be there.
No fucking pleasing you there, is there?
I got that's a
God damn it,
busy
you were-
day. That's a busy day. A celebration.
What, a Boxing Day?
Yep.
You have your Christmas on Boxing Day or something?
No, it's my wife's birthday.
Oh,
She gets
right.
Christmas and a birthday?
Well, happy
Jesus
fucking birthday.
Christ.
Probably something over the holidays.
Hear that sound? That's the whip coming
Whip.
now. You and the kids get Christmas. I want my birthday.
Who's on the hose? Oh, it's hops. I thought I said hose on your shirt.
So what are you drinking, Bearded Gee?
I just chugged water. You missed it? Wait, you missing everything.
No, I wasn't here. I went piss, okay?
You missed all the bad jokes and missed all the water chuggings and
You went to take a piss. Why are you all sweaty?
You missed all the Nazi jokes there. You get your fucking channel kicked off by.
Oh, doesn't count if I don't hear it.
See, here's the thing.
Not see that coming.
Here's this bullshit. Lee, I don't really care if you use my avatar, but when you guys start throwing around fucking some serious racial shade, I need to like dissociate myself, hence using an avatar. But you're using my face. This ain't cool.
I'm really tired of you trying to feel like you're all morally superior when all those things you said about the Indians.
What was that? I fucking booted again.
the guy with the avatar with the pointy hat of all people.
Yeah. That's just like inverted or whatever. It's like it's a
isn't that pointy hat supposed to be white, covering your face?
No, I don't know what you mean.
He called you a fucking Nazi, Ku Klux Klan member, KKK. Not a good person.
Those people.
Oh, there he is.
What the fuck was that?
Nick,
you're having some interesting issues this evening, buddy.
Yeah. That's like your third or fourth time I've been booted tonight.
Wow, it's fucking Rontario you and fucking out of the chat, man. You're like you got J problems.
At least I'm not doing an analysis anymore.
Yeah. At least you're not a racist.
I'm on to the Main Street Takeout sale.
Actually, why?
Well, okay, so I will tell you why. So I went to the beer store. I brought back some empties. I wanted to grab a case of something. But what I wanted was a mix pack. For whatever reason, my brain said, I want to fucking mix the shit. And sadly, the Mill Street mix pack was the Mix 2-4 was the best of the available options. So,
oh my god, they got a 2-4 as well.
yeah, it was 6 Tanko, 6 of the Meridian, 6 of the IPA, and then 6 of the organic lager.
Oh,
so I mean, neither one of the beers are spectacular on their own, but they're still better than 24 fucking whatever. You know what I mean?
Ash, let me ask you something. Are you in favor of quality or quantity?
Well, so it's a mix of both, right? Because I just wanted to make one trip to the beer store, and I didn't want to have to go back every day or to grab like 12 King cans or something. Nice.
Every day, 12 King cans. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I mean,
what the hell's going on over there?
Right?
Good times.
But generally, like I come home from work and I just have a few beers, right? Beer here, beer there, 2, 3, whatever it may be. So
Here, beer, there, beer, everywhere, beer.
But usually it's just easier for me just to grab like a case at once, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like spending like the money on like steam whistle or something like that. So,
well, that's understandable.
What about from the comfort of your home, having beer delivered to your house by going and buying stuff from Left Field or Blood Brothers or Half Hours or Bellwoods?
Well, therein lies the thing. It's like I'd be blowing my beer budget way out of the water, right?
Yeah, let's just feed into them and their bullshit shipping charges. Fuck that.
Redbeard, shut up. By the time it costs
No, man.
$15 in gas to go get it and ship it to you versus you just having it sent to your house.
Or they can be like Highlander, and if you order a 2 floors worth and make it all whatever you want, they'll ship it to you for free.
Yeah,
Why the fuck not?
And here's the thing. I know from a business standpoint, the cost of shipping. I know what it is. It's not a big deal. I'm not one to go out of my way to find beer. I'm never gonna fucking like inconvenience my life just to find beer. I'm not gonna go anywhere to fucking wait in line for beer. I'm not gonna go anywhere for a fucking beer release or any of that shit. If the beer is not within 15 kilometers of my house, I don't really give a shit about it. You know what I mean?
But that's the beauty of the delivery. You can have it at your door.
but I'm not gonna spend a premium price for it. You know what I mean? Because
and that's why I started the question about quality over quantity. Because you can go buy the same old fucking Tank House and all that other shit from Mill Street, supporting AB InBev, or you can, for a few stipends more, have one less beer a week or whatever, or a day, and get a much nicer product.
Eric Gilbert is like hardcore trolling in the comment. Like, speaking of Tank House Ale is solid, better than any Flying Monkeys. That is just not right, Eric. Like that is just fucking. Tank House is gross. I hate Tank House. I can't stand it.
I mean, I wouldn't go either way. I wouldn't say it's gross. It's not better than any Flying Monkeys, but it is better than some Flying Monkeys.
Greg is right.
Myself, I'd say it's better than maybe 1 or 2 different Flying Monkeys that I've had. I've had a couple I didn't like, but I think Tank House is fucking gross. I don't like that at all. It's disgusting. I hate that beer.
I used to like Tank House quite a bit.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. I mean,
I know I hate that beer. I think it's gross. I don't know.
I mean, if we sort of compare that to Smash Bomb Atomic, I mean, it would sort of come down to the batch for me because I've had some Smash Bomb Atomic that's a lot worse than Tank House.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you Smash Bomb is kind of really a very middle of the road meh IPA, but yeah, Tank House for me is just garbage. I can't do it. Personal preference, I guess.
It is sad. Tank House used to be one of my favorite go-tos, but it's just not the same beer anymore.
Yes, I never got to try it before the whole Mill Street, Labatt, whatever the fuck thing happened.
Yeah.
I have this picture of Ashley's life where I have a couple beers here and there. And I'm not going down the path of Ashley's an alcoholic. Let's not think we're going that. I'm going down the path of Ashley has to hide beer in his house in special places and sneak around his family, and every once in a while pop a beer like he's got a beer, like he's got a hollowed out leg and a table where he pulls the beer out every once in a while. I was like, oh, wife's not looking. Here we go.
I'm actually going down the route that Ashley likes to insert that elf into his butt every once in a while.
Every so often, Nacho the Elf.
It's like Nacho the Elf's going up the chimney.
Yeah.
I want to have these nachos. They look tasty.
Amy enjoys her wine as much as I enjoy my beer.
Delicious.
Nick, what made you decide to abandon the amazing awesomeness that is the new Doom and play this garbage?
What's wrong with Quake?
It does not hold up at all. Like
I just want to play something simple.
A little bit of nostalgia, maybe, but just everything else is. Oh, it hurts to watch.
I just want to play something simple and play Quake.
Leisure 3D.
Leisure so Larry.
Yeah.
They have that on Steam.
Hey man, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky could be a very nice fucking easy game, just like a nice casual thing if you want it to be.
Yes,
I recommend checking it out, man.
How about you every once in a blue moon switch it up and then place an order? I at least try one.
I have ordered from Dominion. I have ordered from Half Hours.
I'll admit, I've looked into, like, every time I'm like, you know what, I'm going to actually do it. And I'll go to like 5 or 6 different breweries' websites, and I can never make a decision. I can't do all of them because I'll be fucking broke. But it's like, I want to do, and I can never make up my mind. It's like a half hours, collective art sometimes. There's a bunch. There's so many breweries doing it now. I just want more. I want more of them to do it like Highlander. Like, sure, you have to have a minimum order. Unless if you don't want the minimum, then you're going to pay out the ass in shipping. But if you get a minimum order where it equals out and stuff, and we're able to make it work, then free shipping. Yeah. I want to see more of that. I would love that.
The thing that I have to consider too is that I have an expensive hobby with homebrewing, so I have to balance my beer budget. You know what I mean? Well, again,
like you don't really need to, like, not need to, but you, I'm assuming, don't really go out and buy as much beer as most of us, because you have so much just homebrew sitting there to drink.
I probably do. I'll be honest. I probably drink more than I should, but at the same time, I just went and bought.
I'm pretty sure that's a kind of a common theme with this group.
You know,
speak for yourself, you fucking drunk.
Oh, fuck you guys.
I mean, I just picked up like $60 worth of ingredients. That's gonna, you know, that's gonna do me for like 2 5-gallon batches of beer, but you know,
and that equates to how many bottles or cans ish?
Well, that would be each 5-gallon batch is like 2 cases, right?
So that's $60 for 4 cases of beer is not a bad deal at all.
It's not a bad. Well, I mean,
you say it's an expensive hobby, but it in the long run, comparing it to like going out and buying beer every day or brewing it at home, it's actually more economical for sure.
It can be, but that's also keeping in mind that $60, that is in addition to like grains that I already have at my house. You know what I mean? Like
even if it comes up to $100,
yeah,
sure. Four cases, it's still a really good deal.
Yeah, the average cost for like a 5-gallon batch of beer is probably going to be about like $35.
Yeah, that's
okay. So there you go.
What is this one you're making now then? Like, what is it? It sounds fancy.
So what I'm doing this weekend, I'm going to do a Imperial Stout with coffee and chocolate. And then I have a not quite Imperial Stout, but it's going to be on the higher end. Or not a stout, an IPA afterwards. I'm going to use Idaho 7 and Mosaic.
Fancy.
Yeah. I've never used Idaho 7 before, so I'm going to throw that.
Have you ever done? Yeah, any beer I've had with Idaho 7 in it has been pretty good. It's kind of like a lime tea kind of taste.
Lime tea.
It's unique, but I like it.
Interesting.
Have you ever done English barley wine?
I've never brewed a barley wine whatsoever. I don't have the patience to sit on stuff for that long, to be completely honest. Nor do I have the space, but I mean, and you know what? Speaking of barley wine, I was going to bring this up earlier. I haven't seen a fucking single barley wine in the LCBO at all.
What is Florida's vintage ale? Is this just an old ale?
Yeah, I don't think there's any in there right now.
Yeah,
the same thing.
I agree, Ashley. And the 3 LCBOs here in North Bay, I can't think of any barley ones that I've seen.
And I mean, like last year, the only barley wines I saw were the fucking, you know, the typical like Mill Street and Cameron's, right? Cameron's had their Buffalo.
Buffalo that was good.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
The breakfast barley wine, whatever that was I preferred.
So I didn't have the breakfast one. I had the Buffalo. I did buy the Mill Street one last year, just because.
I had Thor's Hammer this year. That one could go fuck itself.
Oh, that's a tasty barley wine.
What a letdown that was for your video, eh?
It was. It didn't work out.
That was supposed to be like the crescendo.
It was fucking horrible.
And it was like a fucking flat cymbal.
I had fun exploding it.
Baby palette video.
Pretty much.
There you go. Only done 1,000 before then. You'd think they would have got somewhere, but no, apparently not.
Just drinking 20 more times really fast, and he goes, "Oh,
Jesus,
Spider-Man senses."
That would be the end of my life.
Or you become Thor.
If you can lift it, you can.
You become Thor. Nice.
If If you can lift a teku to your mouth with Thor's hammer in it, you become Thor.
There you go. He who is worthy that drinks this beer from this
Putting
glass.
Thor's hammer in his mouth.
That'd be a good tattoo
There
for
you go.
above the cock, Thor's hammer with the arrow pointing down.
I like
Oh.
Bananimal.
Beyond the cock.
Bananimal. There's an episode of Conan years ago where he was like trying to, what can we say to describe the human genitalia, male genitalia on air and not get censored? And Bananimal was my favorite thing.
Bananimal?
Yeah,
Bananimal?
the Bananimal.
I like jackhammer.
That's just kind of generic and like everyone's heard that.
Overly aggressive.
Bananimal's more original. I like it.
A flesh handle?
Banana jackhammer.
A banana jackhammer. There you go. There. You got your way around that one.
Banammer.
Banana.
Watch out for the banana.
Banana.
Thor's Banammer. God.
It looks like he's
Greg?
eating a big banana.
Ooh.
He's not paying
what
attention.
are you munching on there, buddy?
Got some Triscuits and some 2-year-old aged cheddar.
Nice.
Nice.
Sounds a little dry, maybe.
You know what,
Right.
though? Cheese and
Feels like-
crackers, that's my go-to at, like, this time of night.
You can't go wrong with cheese and crackers. And Triscuits, especially, like if you have a way to melt stuff, put Triscuits and the cheese on, and Triscuits retain their crunch better than anything else.
Dude. And they've
I'm
been
not.
stepping up
I'm
their
not.
game.
I'm not melting that shit.
No,
You don't
need
have
to.
to. It depends on some cheeses you want to melt, some you don't. Yeah, I get you.
And what I'll say, Triscuits, man, the amount of flavors they're coming out with lately, they have like 7 different flavors.
My
That's
mom,
all
They've got a blue cheese flavor, which is actually not bad.
oh,
I
that
love
sounds weird.
The,
My mom just got her. Sorry, go ahead, Ashley.
I was gonna say the
Mom.
dill one. The dill Triscuit is awesome.
I have a couple of the triangular ones, the flavored ones, are not bad. My mom, she gets this order. She just got it today. It's like some kind of thing you pay into, like however much a month, all year long, so it's not as much of a burden. Like doesn't hit you as much. And then at the end of the year, they send you this fucking ridiculous like grocery package thing.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom messaged me today. She's like, I have a bunch of Triscuits for you and some cornflakes and some other shit. I'm like, okay, cool. Triscuits
Where's
are
Wiseback? I haven't seen him in a while. Anybody seen him?
Well, he was on last week.
yeah, we've still been talking. He was supposed to be on tonight, but he was in something else.
He was in some Bush Light.
Bush Dark?
Oh God, do they have Bush Amber?
I was just going to say that. Fuck you, bastard. Oh, damn it.
Amber.
I mean, I'd sooner drink nothing than drink shit beer, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to that stuff, yeah,
It depends on what's going on. Like if I'm going to sitting here alone, I'm not going to drink shit beer. But if I'm like out with friends or something and everyone else is having some beer, I'll
Doing
have
it socially kind of thing.
Yeah, you know.
See, Ashley, Redbeard just took a shot at you. You know, sitting alone drinking shit beer. He wouldn't do that, but you're doing it.
Jesus Christ.
By defiling yourself.
Yeah, that was it. You got me right there. You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. That was my whole plan.
I'm no better
all
than
right,
anyone else.
that's you. I just complimented you. You have fucking taste.
Yeah. No,
Not
he
drinking
was
shit beer
complimenting
while
me.
you're alone, but
I appreciate it, but at the same time, I was absolutely not trying to make any kind of dig at Ashley. I like Ashley. He's a cool guy.
that's debatable.
I enjoy beer.
We share. The two of us pretty much share a hairline. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you.
Well,
We have something in common. A hairline.
The
I don't
hairline,
look at Ashley as bald.
but I'm
Oh,
pretty
no,
much
it's right.
bald.
Versus Redbeard, I see his bald. He shave his head or have a receding hairline, but Ashley's got a nice flowing lock. He's enjoying what he has.
Nice
flowing
flowing locks. I love it. Oh, you gotta grow. Okay, Ashley, you now have to grow out what you got. You just let it go, man.
No, I gotta let it go. Every time I go to get my haircut, I'm like, "Fuck, is this the day?"
I want to see you. I want to see you more and more hobo like every time we go on the live chat.
I'm just gonna fucking shave it off. Fuck.
I have a gif of Ashley running his hair through his hands through his
Yeah,
hair.
what is it with that? Like, you love that one, eh? Like, I don't get it.
I like it.
Maybe I was doing something funny in there, but no, it's just me running my hand through my hair.
Very sexy.
And then there's one with me with pinky out, right?
Yeah.
But I was at a very bougie place at Bench Brewing.
Yeah, you were very bougie. That's why I got you. You're at your most bougiest.
My most bougiest fucking bench. And I gotta sneeze.
This conversation's taking a weird fucking turn, man. I gotta tell you.
You can see your way out then. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Ewart. Get the fuck on the other side of the moon. Stop bothering
You're
us,
a
you piece
fraud.
of shit.
You're a
Yeah,
fraud.
when does your like? Is it like daily that your transmission has to cut out or something? When does it happen?
Oh,
Don't you have to don't you have to shut off and conserve power because you only got so much in the module?
Or like something changes? And... Oh, we just
fixed a few things since Apollo 13.
we just gained a mountain lion animal in our chat here.
Oh, Radar is here.
Hey,
Awesome.
what's up?
Reacher?
He's sitting in another room in Key's apartment.
Oh, that was dumb.
On the toilet.
On the toilet.
Gee, you working tomorrow?
No.
Well, fuck. Why am I not at your place?
Somebody says I'm doing chat. Then it's like, oh, I just got switched at the last minute at work. Geek is like, can you switch? Yes, whatever. I just came home. There's like, I'm just fucking hungry. So that's all. That's what I know.
Why are we not drinking right now at your place?
I have nothing. But you have your beer, but I have nothing.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
yeah, he's not sharing his beer with you. Fuck that.
He's got nachos.
I get drunk on nachos.
Yeah, you can.
You can. You can get food drunk.
Holy fuck.
Wow, you're making so much progress, Nick. That hallway looked exactly like the hallway I saw like 5 minutes ago.
I'm drunk and trying to play Quake. Keep getting killed.
Yeah, but who does that? You're the one that drank like 3 Imperial Stouts right in a row.
I know it. You act like it's a bad thing.
It's not like it's vodka or anything. That's like still like chocolate juice. That's all it is.
It's going to be a bad thing tomorrow when you have to call sick again. And then your work's going to start wondering, like, why is he always calling in sick on Thursday mornings? Like, what does he do?
Why is it always Thursday he calls in sick?
Yeah, what does he do?
And then he goes on to your channel and sees all the Nazi propaganda and
Uh-oh. Shit. Wrong button.
9-inch nails.
Pretty much.
That's what it said on the box. NIN.
Well, yeah, because 9 Inch Nails did the soundtrack for Quake.
Did they?
Well, Trent Reznor did.
Really?
Yeah,
You
that's
still a lot of
is 9-inch
That's why
nails.
there's
So.
That's why there's nail the nail gun ammo has yeah.
That's really on the nose. I gotta tell
Trent
you.
Reznor used to do a lot of kind of obscure type stuff.
Yeah. Well, he did the theme for the soundtrack for Quake.
He still does obscure
Which-
stuff. That's
which
why
I
it's
gotta
so
admit,
obscure now you don't even hear about it
The
anymore.
Quake doesn't have the soundtrack, which kind of fucking sucks because you pay for the game and you don't get the fucking soundtrack.
Well, you go on Steam now. It's like always a separate purchase, or you buy the blah 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 edition. And it comes with the soundtrack. A lot of that's like
I'll help you out here, Nick. You are the perfect drug, the perfect drug.
I wanna fuck you like an animal. I forget what song that was.
I bet
it's like him at
sings
the
that.
worst
Tim
karaoke
Hortons.
that's ever existed.
No, Nick sings out of the Tim Hortons drive-through. That's all he says.
Nick will drink some stouts.
There you go.
Get face.
That was awesome.
He will wake up drunk.
Uh,
Then he will shart.
You sound like you're doing like Enjoy the Silence or Depeche Mode instead of 9 Inch Nails. It's just...
It's Wish. That was totally Wish. Johnny Cash, man, Johnny Cash.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay.
Wow, I had to say Johnny Cash to get this terrible.
I know.
It hurts. This is the song name.
Hurts is yeah.
Sorry, you're right. Wish is another.
Nine Inch Nails.
Which is a very, very differently paced Nine Inch Nails song. I'm not sure why that popped in my head.
I will make you.
Well, I will make you hurt.
Oh, Wish is another one that's been covered. Device, the side band that Disturbed made a while back, they did a really, really good cover of Nine Inch Nails' Wish.
Nick will keep those taquitos down, and he'll wake up in the morning. They will make him shart. I forget the fucking melody of the song.
Yeah, you're still not getting any rhymes in there. You're not getting like the right flow going on.
It's not really, I don't care. Nine Inch Nails sucks anyway. I don't give a fuck.
I like Nine Inch Nails actually.
Yeah, I don't dislike them.
I hate them. I hope they die.
Maybe it's because your head like something hits like a hole.
I hope they all die.
Rather die than give you control.
It's just one guy though.
They can't. When they go live, he's got a band. And stuff.
He dies 5 times over.
You're going to get what you deserve. Ow! Fuck! You piece of shit! Come here, you. Fuck.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Wow. But yeah, sadly, the Steam version of Quake doesn't have the soundtrack, which is
The only Quake I played was Quake 3, and I think I played it at college, and that was it.
Well, Quake 3 was like
remember, like the whole fucking class was playing that game.
Arena.
Yeah,
Quake 3 Arena was like almost strictly a multiplayer game. You could play against bots.
Hey, college, the hand.com.
All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Quake
Dark
1
side
and
of the moon achieved.
Quake 2 is the one I really got into. I didn't play this one specifically as much, but Quake 2 I got right into because I played through the entire single player.
I never really played any Quake myself, which is like, but when did Duke Nukem 3D come out compared to these games?
1996, 97, something like that.
And this came out when?
Well, this one came out in 95. It was like the first game to pretty much strictly use 3D.
I was myself.
I thought it was 95.
I
was really heavy into Command and Conquer in those days.
Oh.
Yeah,
you know what? I gotta admit, despite the graphical superiority of Quake, Duke Nukem 3D was better.
It was like just the whole they completely dropped the ball with that new one that came out. But that one was like one of those defining games. Like I remember when I was a kid in high school, and my mom brought us to the computer store. It was me, her, and my stepdad to buy our first computer, and I knew more about anything than they did as far as computer stuff goes. So I was like getting us kind of the best thing I could get. And then at the end, I'm like, "You want to maybe throw in a game too?" And he's like, "Okay." And I Duke Nukem, and that's how I ended up getting the game.
Oh yeah. And
yeah, I played. That was like the first game I ever played like online with my buddies and shit through the modem and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Through the modem.
It was a lot of fun though.
Couldn't play until 10:30 p.m. But then I could fucking fire up that modem. And I had to have a set of headphones plugged into it to mute to make the thing. Later, man.
Good night. Retail back in.
Who's leaving?
See you guys later.
Who's leaving?
I don't quite know where I'm supposed to go here.
Who's leaving?
I don't know.
Ashley said he was leaving, wasn't he?
Oh, it's
yeah, he's gone now.
Ash Lacron, 6 on the crown.
Fucking line.
Where are you, Jake?
I think he's taking the dog for
whole freaking species.
Holy shit, Vincent Radar's here, fresh out of jail.
What do you mean, jail?
I just assume you're a rapist.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, about that. Fuck you.
Well, that's the problem, is you keep forcing people to fuck you.
No, the other day I just wrote, I'm looking for a job, blah, 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 and then you wrote, what was it? Rapist looking for a job, something like that. No, what did you write? I can't remember.
I said you're a registered sex offender.
I'm trying to find a job.
That's the truth.
Dude, you're fucking posting on Facebook. Find a fucking proper job website.
I'm trying. I got Indeed, Umbilical, a whole bunch. I'm trying to look for a job. But
Umbilical. There you go with the child rape again.
Umbilical.
I do got to say, implying child rape is not funny anywhere. Like that can that could seriously make people
No,
turn
but
their heads. And
seriously, I had a lot of friends looking at it, and you wrote that, and like, of course, I immediately deleted it.
Say Fortnite.
Like, I'm trying to find a job. It went from
You were trying to look for a job on Fortnite.
Everyone, I'm looking for a job to go fuck yourself, you worthless piece of shit. Fuck you, Greg.
Well, next time, don't be registered. Be a regular sex offender.
all I got to say is to quote.
I'm sorry, Greg, but I've lost all respect for you.
You had some to be.
I mean, that was.
Greg,
fucking,
that's your first mistake.
I'm sorry, Greg, but that was fucking stupid. Okay. I was really mad at that.
Oh, get a job at a sex store.
Yeah.
Why did you actually? Are you at the baby store anymore or no?
Oh, I'm still there. I'm only getting like 10 hours a week.
That sucks.
Back in a sec. I can't even hear what you're saying.
No,
Go
you
to
didn't
the
hear.
company. You just go Bed Bath and Beyond.
Even
Blood
there,
Bath and Beyond.
even there, they won't take me.
Well, stop showing up without pants.
Speak.
Good. That's never not good advice. I always double check to make sure you're wearing pants before you leave the house.
I actually have to wear. I have one pair of jeans and 3 dress pants to give you now.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You'll be all ready for your sexy interviews. Just don't mind the crotch cutouts. It was on purpose.
I think I made a mistake.
You make a mistake?
Oh, I thought I made a mistake, but I thought the floor was closing in on me. Apparently, it's not.
Nick has had too much to drink. He's losing it.
Oh yeah, I've had too much to drink, and then I'm playing Quake. Whoa, fuck these things.
The only on you is the one when you step up in your room and all of a sudden find out you're too drunk to fucking walk.
Oh, I just died at the end boss on that level.
Oh, beat by the Chads.
You got beaten by the evil Rosie O'Donnell.
Donald.
He got beaten by Republican titties.
Damn Trump
supporters. Beautiful titties, Republican.
Because we printed an entire 8.5 by 11 like a sticker sheet. We put that on there and we stuck it on a van parked by the ranch across my house.
No, it was a Dodge Caliber.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is back in the drinking days at Guy's place when he used to live with his mom. And we got drunk one night, and then we wrote "Beautiful Titties Republican" on a piece of paper, a sticker paper, and we glued it on a car. If anybody's listening to that and knows who that is, if it's you, we're sorry.
Jeez.
If he's listening to this, like one of the
Probably
2 people
not.
actually watching this is actually the one guy.
How
Like,
many
what
people
the
are
fuck
actually
that was
watching
you?
this crap? Anyway, we got 4 people watching. Wow. Eric Gilbert says Trent Reznor is an outstanding writer, but Nine Inch Nails is my shit. You know what? I'm not really a big fan of Nine Inch Nails.
You know what I gotta say
some
about
stuff
that?
that are really, really good. Like when he did that collaboration with David Bowie, that was fucking awesome.
Thumbs up, motherfuckers.
And yeah, I think I like Doom better than the original Quake, but I like Quake 2 better than Doom.
I don't get why people like Doom so much. Doom was not that great of a game. It was just original.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
First one was good.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah.
That was a classic.
I mean, I agree with you. I like Duke Nukem 3D more than I like the original Quake. So. Oh, everyone went silent. Apparently, that was a real controversial opinion.
Yeah,
ultra.
You know, Greg just said something. It wasn't that
Super
racist, but
offensive
it's
to me.
probably still racist considering people were offended.
Offended by what?
Everything I say is racist a little bit.
You know, it's after midnight. I'm going to take this offline.
It's not after midnight. It's only just for
after
you.
midnight here.
So 11:14.
Yeah, I know. It's because
After midnight.
Take it offline so we can have one of those. We can have
Plus,
a
we know,
KKK rally.
it's always in the hour before midnight that Chris Peters killed those women, not after midnight. So
that's just when he strikes.
That's when the pickles come out of hiding.
A very highly sharpened dill pickle slice.
They call him the 11 o'clock Slayer.
Right. All right.
Why not the Midnight Slayer? Because he's got to go to bed. His mom said so.
Exactly.